mentality of soldiers was reflected in the Lekki killing. When soldiers move into an area, everyone becomes a target, even the innocent. Hence, it is sad that faced with the OYIGBO's crisis, Governor Çº 1S of Rivers State chose to act in the heat of passion in a situation where cool-headedness was called for. It is important we note that the wake of OYIGBO crisis, it is the innocent that has suffered the most. Going by simple math, Igbos make up 80% of OYIGBO population. Most of them are not IPOB members. Hence, it is the Igbos that have died most in the state-sponsored violence that took place at OYIGBO. In trying to contain OYIGBO crisis, WIKE would have sought a middle ground, since it was obvious that at the time the military came in, those who spearheaded the crisis had left. Unfortunately, WIKE fell into the trap of oversimplifying issues. Hence, he readily fingered IPOB for causing the OYIGBO crisis. If this be the case, is IPOB responsible for the high rate of youth unemployment, ethnic triumphalism, and political insensitive that now pervades Nigeria state, in turn has fueled increase in IPOB membership? Did IPOB organize the #EndSARS protest, or did it cause the mayhem in Abuja and Lagos? Also, in the past, was WIKE not also vocal about the same ill in our polity that IPOB spoke against? Why did WIKE during the OYIGBO crisis make a statement that Rivers State is Niger Delta and remains Niger Delta? An indisputable fact. In making this statement, why didn't WIKE consider that the army will treat residents of OYIGBO as terrorists and mercilessly deal with them? It is sad that in the wake of #EndSARS crisis, northern leaders accused #EndSARS protesters of attempting to unseat their own from power, while Yoruba's leaders declared the #EndSARS protest as an attempt to destabilize Lagos' economy. In the symmetrical rationalization that characterized Nigerian policies by saying Rivers State is Niger Delta, WIKE suggests that OYIGBO crisis was an attempt by people from a section of the country to annex Rivers State. Hence, WIKE position is not different from that of Northern and Yoruba's leaders, who believe Igbos fuel the #EndSARS crisis. I must say that political leadership requires teamwork and consultation, not one-man show mentality. It is also not a wide guess that when it mattered most, WIKE lost his wit to the vagrancy of political ambition. I say this because all through OYIGBO crisis, WIKE might have played to the gallery in bid to please an audience across Niger. Lawyers are known to grasp complex issues. WIKE betrayed his lack of professionalism by oversimplifying the OYIGBO crisis. WIKE also did his profession a huge disservice by taking action liable to biased interpretation. He has indeed spoiled his almost perfect image, thereby winning the battle but losing the war. Winning the battle or losing the war. WIKE's media team attempt to explain his action indicates that WIKE now harbors regrets and remorse towards things he did during the OYIGBO crisis. However, would that be enough to save him from political backlash is another matter. Saying that WIKE OYIGBO crisis, yes, how he won the battle but lost the war. I don't know what you make of that. Well, I repeat, nothing justifies mass killings of innocent citizens, even if it's IPOB. They are only agitating to be on their own. They should not be taxed criminals. WIKE keeps acting like a being from the Igbo race is a crime, but this a lesson to Igbos: go back to the east and build it up to standard. Stop developing other people's place. Maybe till then all this Igbo go back to your place will stop. My honest opinion, according to Amaka Igwe. WIKE turned WIKE is a huge distraction. Power, they say, corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. If WIKE thought that he was invisible, he would be deceiving himself. He's now gone politically. If it is true that IPOB youth killed 6 soldiers and 4 policemen, what were they thinking? That the men in uniform will not revenge the death of their colleagues? Whether WIKE said something or said nothing, the soldiers will still have revenged their death one way or another. People should always pause a while to consider the consequences of their actions before taking any action. That's your opinion, țATTL. Before posting your comment, does it cross your mind that the uniformed men might do something that leads to their death in OYIGBO community? Are you not aware of military and police brutality in this nation? Let's control our anger, because anger can make us do what we never wish to do. How many soldiers have they revenged on the north? That soldiers are killed every day. Wake up. Well, must you be running from that your southeast to cause mayhem in other people's places? IPOB should their movement to that, they should move their movement to that their deadlock, landlocked southeast, and let Niger Delta be WIKE is right. Okay, Abia and Imo State are part of Niger Delta. Do you know that? Somebody is asking. Do you know that Niger and Abia, when it comes to all this oil, whatever, exploration here and there, oh, they begin to count them together. Well, IPOB has been proscribed by federal government. Soldiers didn't even kill them. Well, like seriously? Maybe you could have gone there to help them in killing them. Well, blind follower. Let me correct you. That place is called OYIGBO and not OYIGBO. Okay, we are Igbo. Okay, it's called OBIGBO. They are say I don't know which one to take. Stranger claiming another man's land. Well, criminality runs. Okay, WIKE has failed and must immediately resign. This is highly beautifully written. You are indeed a wonder. WIKE has killed his political career. Just watch out and see. Last time election, Ijaw were against him. Amechi has won the battle. The man no get sense. Politics no be by gragra. Now with sense, he's a saboteur with questionable character. This one is referring to WIKE. Well, let's hear your opinion, guys. What do you think? According to this writer, is saying that OYIGBO crisis. Yes, how WIKE won the battle but lost the war by Monarch.